What's going on, guys? My name is Jordan and welcome to my flipping life. So today, no clue what we're getting into, but I do want to show you a couple of things that have been grown by my house that I think is going to look great in the cemetery. So I have these enormous weeds. I don't even know, but there's like 5 or 6 of them, and they're huge. There's another one in that corner, and my plan is to just let them grow until about Halloween, and then I'll chop them. Probably this week I'll chop them, because we still got like another week yet. And then over here I have another huge weed. I don't know where this came from. My wife said, I didn't think it was a weed, I thought it was a flower for the longest time. And well, here now, yesterday she's like, I don't know what this is. I said, I've just left it there because I'm going to chop it here soon. I said, I'm going to put it up front, use it as a decoration. She's like, well, that's a good idea. Yeah, I thought so too. I've got the burning all the cardboard, usual, my Sunday routine. Got the fire going, burning that. Wife and kids, they went grocery shopping, so I'm here getting all the trash gathered up, getting everything cleaned up, and then I'm gonna, I don't know, actually I did put one more tombstone out. I'll go show you. I was thinking about buying some more yesterday, and then I realized, oh yeah, I still have 2, but the only thing I don't like, it's a duplicate. So I'll show you. So here's a new daytime shot. This RIP one right here I just added, and I'll kind of give you a rundown of what my thought process is as far as props. So right here in front of this bucket, I think in this open spot right here, I'm gonna put the Grim Reaper. That's why I added some tombstones. And then I'm gonna put Punctured Pete right here in this opening right here. Put Punctured Pete right there. And then here's my, which this will all be fenced off with like caution tape, so you won't be able to enter, and the only way into the yard is going to be through here. And then again, the sides will be taped off too, so you can only go to the stairwell. So you're gonna have to walk through this, which I've added some more corn, so it's kind of like gives you that creepy, like you gotta duck and dodge. But I'm thinking putting Rusty right here on the other side of this, be Rusty. And my witch is gonna go in here with the green light on her. So probably go about right where that coffin is. I'll end up moving that probably into the graveyard. And then I think I'm gonna put my big scarecrow that reaches out at you. I'm gonna put him about right here beside that corn wall. And then I'm just gonna stake the other 2 random ones in the yard here. Twisted Tina, she's gonna go up there on the roof, and she'll have either that black light there on her, or I have another little white spotlight that I can put on her for the roof. And as far as props, that should be just about it. I got a ground breaker I'll probably put right here to fill this void that I made, or I bought on eBay, but I redid it. So I'm probably gonna put him there, like he's crawling maybe out of like that grave there, out of that tomb. So I'll put him there and hopefully creep this up. Like I said, we'll have some live actors, so there's gonna be like random chairs in through here. And the butcher shop is gonna go right here. We measured it out. This is about 10 foot 5 inches. My canopy is 10 foot by 10 foot, so it should fit just perfect. So my canopy is going to go here, and that's going to be my butcher shop. And this is like the darkest part of the whole yard at night. And I have like a flickering flame light that's going to go in the very top corner, like the peak of the tent. So that'll all be done up. There'll be some hanging bodies in there, live actor. So that'll be pretty sweet. I'll probably add some more spider webs. I was thinking about adding a creepy cloth to both sides of this, just kind of staple it to the rungs, but I don't know, maybe closer to time. I'm too afraid to just get destroyed being out here now for like at least another 2 weeks. And this guy, he's still holding strong. He's creepy. I love it. All my corn is still standing upright. We had some rain and some wind last night. It has not fallen down, so that's good news. The big long stake, hammering it down in, must have done the trick, because like I said, none of this has fallen down yet. I might have to redo some of this, but for the most part that's held since I put it in the ground by hand the very first time. Only one corn stalk broke in half, so I have them laying right there. But I was thinking, put this other green light like right about here, facing that way, so it lights up that corner green, which I might end up moving that black light and just put it somewhere else. Like I said, I might put it on Twisted Tina, that's going to be on the roof, or find another spot for it or something. And then I ordered 2 more lights that I can make any color I want, and they don't do anything other than just shine a color light. So I have to figure out where I'm going to put those, if I'm even going to use them, which I may, just to lighten this up. I guess to color it up a little bit over here at night, but I don't want like too much light to give everything away. So, but I was thinking like maybe hang some hands or something from this, so when you walk under you're like, oh, what the heck, and there's hands hanging from it. That's my plans. Oh, and we carved some pumpkins yesterday. This is the babies. This is Raylan's. She did a bat, but it's sideways. This is what the wife did. And then I cheated. I bought this thing at Lowe's. It's a witch head. You just had to carve out a circle. Insert that. So I cheated, but they all look sweet. But yeah, here's that giant weed. If I didn't get a clear enough picture. I mean, this thing is massive. That's a wagon wheel right next to it, like full-size wagon wheel. So that weed's huge, so I figure I'm gonna put that in the cemetery somewhere, or in the corner of the corn wall. Something. I'm gonna put him somewhere. So I was getting ready to mow, just cleaning up the yard, and they're having church service over there at the church. And one guy stops me as I was filling up the mower. He goes, "Man, your front yard looks really good." He goes, "That's really cool looking." He goes, "I love what you've done with all the corn and everything." He goes, that's unique." He goes, "I haven't seen anything quite like what you've done there." And I said, "Well, I'm far from done, but," I said, I don't quite trust putting all my animatronics out." And I said, "Like the lady has down the street," I said, "I got stuff like that." He goes, "Oh man," he goes, "that's gonna look really good when it's all done." I said, "Yeah, on the 25th you have to swing by and check it out." But it's cool that I'm starting to get some more feedback from the community as far as what this looks like. I said, "Yeah, I haven't heard too much from too many people." I said, "I'm curious to see what people think that I have a cornfield in my yard, and I don't usually have a cornfield in my yard 10 months out of the year." And he started laughing. I said, "Yeah," and he goes, "Well, it's definitely neat." He goes, I'm really liking it." So it's really cool to get some feedback from people at the church that they don't hate what I've got going on, and that it's not too distasteful. So good job. So I stopped at the Dollar General today, and I got some candy. Got some Smarties and some Dum Dums, but I also got a huge bag of like the Warheads, and I was trying to get the most bang for my buck. It was like $5 and you got 90 pieces, which all the other $5 stuff was like 25 pieces. And I get home, my wife goes, "Hey, will you run to the dollar store?" Because she's bagging up candy for all the other stuff. She's doing a trunk or treat and then our trick or treat. She's individually bagging all the candy. And she says, "Will you run to the dollar store and get something that's not chocolate?" Because all she bought at Aldi's was chocolate. Like huge bags of just individually wrapped chocolate bars and all this stuff. So I came out here to my candy stash and gave her my Warheads. So now I got to re-up because I want to fill that tote up and probably another one. Just in case, because last year we had a ton of candy. We did the bags individually, little bags. And they were all gone with a matter of moments. They were gone. It didn't take long to get rid of them. So I want to make sure, because I'm not just doing my trick-or-treat for an hour. I'm doing my trick-or-treat for a while, like 6 hours. So I want to make sure that if people come back, they are going to get candy again. Even if they already got it, I don't care. I want to make sure that there's enough candy to go around, and hopefully, because me and my wife are both expecting it to be an extremely successful year, just because of all the COVID and all the lockdowns and everything, and everyone's over it at this point. And I think the turnout is going to be like huge. So we're kind of all planning for that. She bought more, I think about double what she bought last year, and I'm going to fill that big tote, and I have a couple more I can fill up. But I was thinking about doing like 5-gallon buckets, just reach in, take your own kind of thing. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't go trick-or-treating. So that's my thought on it. But if you're gonna come to a haunt, obviously you're gonna be touching stuff and whatever. So I had a heck of a lot more. There's not a lot in there now. I had a huge bag, but I guess tomorrow I'll stop and get some more and fill that thing up. So if it isn't one thing, it's another. If you notice, this light here is white. It's not that effective, and it's not orange. Remember, this light went from white to orange. There's my orange effect. Completely died out. Nothing. Turn the white on, works fine. So I put a red screen from my strobe light here to kind of give it that red effect, but it's not the same. I ordered another one. It's not going to come in time. It's real unfortunate. Does not give me the effect I want at all. Here it is with the white light. I just don't like it with the white light. It's too bright and it kind of screws everything up. But what are you gonna do? Come on, focus. What are you gonna do? Damn it, man. I can't win. Boy, I tell you, I just can't win. I just cannot win this year. I'm battling lighting. I'm battling the corn. I'm battling all kinds of stuff. The wind, everything. I just cannot win. What in the hell is going on? Apparently I'm not supposed to do a haunt this year. Just 2020 is just not the year, apparently. My light died on me. My corn's falling over on me. Luckily, I got the corn fixed. Ordered lights, but they're not going to be here till like the week of. So that sucks, because everything's in California, because it's coming from freaking Wuhan. So, I'm going nuts. I'm going nuts here. I literally every corner I take, there's something jumping out at me. I just can't win. But the main trick or treat is during the day, so the lighting, I guess, doesn't really matter. So as long as the lights I ordered show up before the haunt, and then the nighttime haunt, I have all the lighting, great. If not, figure out something else. Supposed to go tomorrow to go pick up a bunch of pallets, like a bunch of pallets. I contacted a company. They said, you can take as many as you want. I said, well, I need 12. They said, 20? I said, no, I need 12. And they said, 20. I heard 20. I said, no, I only need 12. I said, I think you need 20. I said, okay, I'll take 15. I said, okay, we'll give you 15. You come back and you get some more. We have nowhere to get rid of these. It's like, I don't want them all. I just want 12. But apparently I'm getting 15 tomorrow. So I don't know how I'm going to get them in my truck. But I guess we're going to figure that out. And I don't want like some huge stack on my truck. But I feel like that's going to happen. So, oh Lord, here we go. I want to use them to make walls for my butcher shop. And I'm going to have to get some stakes and figure out something for that. But I want to use those because that's going to look creepy with the light coming through. And I'm going to add those in soon. I'm going to have to measure and then pound those stakes in the ground. And then add the pallets on there. And then put the... I'd like to place the canopy right in between them. And so I don't have to worry about nothing. I can just place those in there, and then everyone's like kind of like, what the heck is this? And then come trick or treat when the canopy's up and the butcher shop is up. It's all going to make sense. That's my plan. Or tear them all apart, like 3 or 4 of them, make graveyard fence. That's also my plan. Just to fence off my yard. I'm going to have to break apart a bunch of pallets, and that's a bunch of ass-kicking work. I don't know if you've ever broke apart pallets without a pallet breaker. That is ass-kicking work. So, I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but we're getting into it, and buckle up. It's getting deep. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments down below what you think, what's going on. I don't know what's going on anymore. I just gave up caring. Just taking it blow by blow. Apparently, 2020 has other plans for me. Stay tuned. There's a lot more coming.